We all know that I get scared at just about every horror game that I play, but at the end of the day, those are fake. Fake stories, fake creatures, fake everything. But what if it wasn't fake? So today I found 4 horror games based on true events, and I'm gonna grade them on 3 things: their lore, their gameplay, and most importantly, their realism. I loaded into this game and it opened with a long cutscene explaining a real scenario that took place in 1959 in Russia. The incident that this cutscene is explaining is the Dilatov Pass incident, where 9 students who were experienced hikers went on this exhibition in Russia.
Their journey seemed to progress according to plan. However, on the 7th day of their trip, the weather conditions worsened. They lost their orientation and were forced to set up a camp on the slope of the mountain. It was their last stop.
Having not returned, a rescue team was sent out to find them, and what the rescue team found was very strange.
On February 25th, 1959, an abandoned encampment was found. The surrounding footprints indicated the crew had fled the tent. They were barefooted. They were lying in but their underwear, with cuts and scratches to their limbs, suggesting they had tried to climb the tree in panic. What could terrify them so much? All of the bodies had severe internal injuries caused by an undetermined force. What really happened?
I had never heard of this hiking incident before, but it's scary as hell. So I loaded into this game and started as a guy who wanted to investigate this area where all these hikers went missing. So am I just going to like explore the area? By the way, this didn't tell me where the hell to go. I definitely didn't miss something because I've been playing for 1 minute. In the beginning of this game, I'm walking through this really peaceful, quiet, snowy town. Yeah, it actually told me nothing, so I've just been running around like an idiot for like 5 minutes. But the only weird thing is the game did not tell me where to go at all. It actually said nothing when it loaded me in. It just kind of spawned me in the middle of this snowy place. Eventually, I found the right path to go down, and then this happened. This has got to be the right way, right? Oh! I don't know why that scared me. I'm sorry. So I fell down a huge hole, found a tent, camped there, woke up, and ended up in seemingly just the snowy mountains. Perfect. I don't know if I should be scared or not. I think I'm actually just supposed to figure shit out. Okay, what is this? Oh, shit. What the? What the hell? So this game took a pretty crazy fucking turn. What the hell was even that? I saw a bunch of glowing figures running in different directions. So I just started following one of the random ones that ran left or something. I don't know which direction I'm supposed to be headed with the compass.
I have chosen you.
All right. Is that a church? You're not real, are you? What the hell? All right, let's go to that church, I guess.
Find the way. Find me, or I'll unleash hell upon you.
Don't say that bullshit. Why would I want to find you? What's happening? For real, stop. It's playing like chase music. Whoa! Whoa! What the f was that? So I only got a glimpse of that thing. I don't really know what it was. It looked like a dark creature. It was kind of humanish. I don't think that's a word. I know this might sound stupid. I don't know how this compass works. It says C and ho on it. I have no idea where I am or where I'm going. It feels like I can go anywhere, which makes this a lot harder. But really quickly, 85% of you guys that are watching aren't subscribed. We're super close to 100K, so please subscribe if you like the video. One complaint I have with this game, and this is gonna sound stupid as hell, but the map is too real. It actually felt like I was in the snowy mountains. The reason why that's a complaint is because they didn't give me any hints. I kept witnessing some very like outer worldly shit. But the weirdest part was, after around 40 minutes of walking, I find this bunker. I actually don't know what I just found. Oh! Oh my god, what the f- What the f was that? I just wiggled in my seat. What? Sorry, I screamed like a little bitch there. Just ignore that. I eventually escaped this glow creature or whatever the hell and keep exploring for a long time. Oh, shit. What? Does he see me? Oh my god, he does. Okay, I quit right there. I had been running around for another 20 minutes, and then I died and lost all of that progress and forgot where I was again. I'm gonna give this game a 4.3 on the lore, a 1.6 on the gameplay, and a 2.1 on the realism. So this game gets a 2.67 out of 5. Whisper of the Lost. So I loaded into this game and it started by showing me some opening text talking about this boyfriend named Matthew and this girlfriend named Marlene who are on a date at an abandoned lookout in Vallejo, California. Want to make things more interesting? Oh, can I just go to the bathroom real quick? Don't take too long, sweetheart. I'll be back ASAP. This actually does look really pretty. Dude, is that an Ironbark Lookout reference? That's gotta be, right? Sorry to get distracted, but look at that. Like, this game's very directly inspired by Fears to Fathom. Whoa, this bathroom reminds me of the Classrooms game. I was about to burst. Sorry, bro. Nobody talks to themselves when they're pissing. Will she have dried off already? I wonder who that could be. Like, what the f— She's still in the car? Oh my god, she's gone. They took the damn keys. Obviously, that was my girlfriend, so I started looking around this park to try to find where she had been taken to or whatever. I'm getting bad vibes from this place. No shit, dude. Maybe I'll find someone outside the lookout. What do you mean, call 911, you idiot? I feel like he's gonna jump out of these damn bushes. I actually just heard something. Ah! What the? Go! Oh. So if you couldn't tell, that guy that killed me there was the Zodiac Killer. Arguably one of the most infamous unsolved serial killers of all time. So this game was only like 8 minutes, but it was based on a true story. In 1969, a couple in Vallejo, California were at a park sitting in their car. A man then approached this car with a flashlight and a gun, trying to come off as a cop. And then all of a sudden, he just began shooting the couple and killed both of them. The weirdest part about this whole story, if you don't know, is after he killed this couple, he called the police, and this is the actual call that he made.
Vallejo Police Department.
I want to report a double murder. Go 1 mile east on Columbus Parkway. You'll find kids in a brown car. They were shot with a 9mm Luger. I also killed those kids last year. Goodbye.
So that's scary as f, and it's even scarier that it was real and that actually happened. I'm gonna give this game a 4.0 on the lore, a 1.8 on the gameplay, and a 4.4 on the realism. So that's a 3.4 out of 5. The Town of Light. Just to give you a heads up before we begin, this game is the most outrageously insane game I've ever played. I loaded into this game and it showed me a screen that said, this game is based on real events, places, and research concerning mental illness and the life of patients in lunatic asylums from the beginning of the 20th century. This game just basically said, yeah, this game is 100% legit, so be prepared for what you're about to play, which gives you a very weird feeling going into a game. You see an opening cutscene that takes place in 1942, and then I loaded in and it basically said 65 years later.
The only thing I remember clearly is Charlotte, my doll.
What do you mean your doll? Do you want me to find this doll for you? Is that what we're looking for then? So at the start, I didn't really know who I was playing as. I just heard this very like distraught voice coming from my character. What do you think, the doll's still here after like what, 70 years? And it's right here, all right. After doing some weird shit with this doll, that sounds weird. After finding this doll and putting it under the light, I go to where it all started, which basically showed me the harsh reality of getting sent to one of these asylums. It turns out I play as this girl named Renee who was sent to this asylum a long time ago. Then I load into a fucking flashback. What in the hell? Dude, I actually look like I'm around a bunch of tweakers. This shit actually made me feel so uncomfortable. I don't know if this is rude to say, but it reminded me of Outlast. What are you doing? Don't stop. Oh, I get to take a bath in peace? Oh, 100% not in peace. This flashback shows me a bunch of up shit, basically about Renee's past and how she was treated terribly. And that's what the core of this game turns to be. You're walking around this psychiatric hospital, reliving these crazy memories that you have. All I can say to this game is like, what the hell?
They went to the gynecology ward on the upper floor.
There's a gynecology ward. If you don't know what that is, just don't look it up. Dude, this is insane. You get strapped into this chair, dude. And the scariest part is that it's based on reality. I can't stop thinking about that. At least there's no like tweakers still here. Well, I feel bad calling them tweakers. What should I call them?
If it weren't for her, that's it. She must be the key to my memories. She must be here, I'm certain.
Oh my god, I gotta blur all this. Holy, there's just a bunch of crazy people naked in the shower room right now. Later in the game, I relived some interesting flashbacks, to say the least. One was about this old friend who left the asylum, and that one was pretty strange.
They had taken me upstairs to that ward where no one wanted to go.
How the hell did a bike get in the shower room, dude? Sorry, not to like break the tension, but like how the hell did the bike get here?
They put a straitjacket on you.
What the hell? They suffocated you.
They tied you to
my god. These asylums back in the 40s treated these people in there like pigs. Honestly, worse than pigs. I can't even begin to emphasize how scary this psychiatric hospital was. The attention to detail in each little room is crazy. Imagine somebody has issues, right? Someone had the bright idea, let's group up every single crazy person within a 200-mile radius and put them in a building and give them the worst care possible. Like, whose idea was that? What is going on? Oh, they're doing some stupid ass test on me. You guys are real geniuses, you know? After seeing a bunch of old memories about Renee, how she could never visit her mom, she didn't know her dad, her friends left her, she didn't have anybody, a bunch of depressing stuff. I don't have any better way to put it. I was like all of a sudden in the back rooms. Where did it just put me here? Calm down. Calm down now. Of course I have to go through a maze. You know, I'm fine with this. These back rooms contained a lot of lore. 17 to be exact, different children's drawings that each had a different meaning. But after seeing this, I go back to the institution and it gets fucking insane. You find out that Renee's mother died when you were in the hospital and you never got to see her. This honestly just made her go in a downward spiral where she tried to off herself multiple times. Then the doctors decided to perform a surgery on her that was very common back then called a transorbital lobotomy. This surgery back then was supposed to reduce symptoms of emotional distress. They then show a cutscene where they performed the real surgery on Renee. Oh my god. No. So I'm gonna explain this surgery without showing you any pictures because I don't want any of you guys to see this. It's where doctors grab like a metal or ice pole, kind of like the size of a pencil, and they put it up your eye, and then they... What the f? Like, this is real. This was a common surgery. After they performed the surgery on Renee, it shows her just sitting on the bench.
Her life has been thrown away, and nobody did a thing to try to avoid this.
This ending was very sad. Like, I actually was sitting in my chair and I didn't have anything to say. So I'm gonna give this game a 4.8 on the lore, a 3.3 on the gameplay, and a 5 on the realism. So this game gets a 4.37 out of 5. Perdido. This game was based on some crazy real-life lore. In the early 1900s, there was a girl named Julia Brown, and she was like a voodoo witch healer thing or whatever. She had a pretty popular reputation in Red Rock, Louisiana as a healer. But the strange thing is, she used to sing a very cryptic song. One day I'm gonna die and I'm gonna take you all with me. Apparently, she used to sing that all the time. I don't really know how true that is. Her death then happened on 1915, and on the day of her funeral, a catastrophic hurricane destroyed like 4 towns. Before we get into the game, what the actual f? Like, is that real? If that's true, it's like the wildest story ever. And ChatGPT told it to me, so you know it's 100% true. That's sarcasm. Anyway, I loaded into this game and I play as a detective who's going to investigate Julia Brown's house to kind of see what the hell was going on here. Okay, so this is her crib. Oh my gosh, that was just a can. That was just a can. What am I looking for? Whoa! Damn, what was that? Oh my gosh, what is that, like 7 jump scares in like 30 seconds? What was that, Shadow? Almost every 10 steps I took, some jump scare or sound or screen shake would play, which I say this all the time, is the cheapest way to get a jump scare, but it always works on me. Oh my gosh, jeez, let me just walk into a room without a jump happening. Whoa! Okay. She just kind of stared at me there. I also saw this witch in the garage for some reason. I'm guessing that's Julia Brown. I don't know. Who the hell was that? Death toll of storm placed at 350? Is that true? Oh my gosh. Every room I walk into, thank you for the jump scare. The main gameplay of this game is you find keys to go to the locked rooms, figuring out more and more lore. And initially, this wasn't bad. Up until 20 minutes go by of me not being able to find one key. Just look at how I found it. This will be a fun game. Really quickly, I spy with my little eye a key. If you can't find it, it's right here. And I only found it because I accidentally crossed it with my... Dude, I've been looking for that for like 20 minutes. Oh, there's eyes popping out everywhere. Okay. I mean, obviously, if it took you this long to realize this game is completely fiction, it's just inspired by a real traditional tale. What the hell are you? Are you alive? Someone just knock. Oh shit, this baby's alive as well. Oh, damn. Okay, that kind of scared me. I find the lore that talks about how Julia Brown actually killed her clients and killed her husband and was a really bad person. But after I found this out, the house set on fire for some reason. All right, go, 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 go. Get the out of here. Go, 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 go. Ah! Damn! Ah! Sorry. Why do I cry like a bitch, dude? Okay, we beat it. The game ended there, and if you couldn't tell, it was an indie game. I definitely think it was just someone's passion project. I'm gonna give this game a 4.4 on the lore, a 2.5 on the gameplay, and a 1.5 on realism. So this game gets a 2.8 out of 5. So these are all the ratings for the games. Let me know what kind of games you guys want to see next, and let me know if you like this new style of video. Yeah, have a good day, guys.
Yeah, your life is like a drug to me. Finna roll down, yeah, we getting high and we chilling in the wind, looking at the sky and it got some stars in it, and we fucking vibing it.